Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our little word of God, 1 John chapter 5, let's read it together. Everyone who believes that Jesus is Christ is born of God, and everyone who loves the Father loves his child as well. This is how we know that we love the children of God, by loving God and carrying out his commands. This is love for God, to obey his commands, and his commands are not burdensome. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. Who is it that overcomes the world? Only he who believes that Jesus is Son of God. This is the one who came by water and blood, Jesus Christ. He did not come by water, only by water and blood. And it is the Spirit who testifies, because the Spirit is truth. Both they are three that testify: the Spirit, the water, and the blood, and three are in agreement. We accept man's testimony, but God's testimony is greater, because it is the testimony of God, which he has given about his Son. Anyone who believes in the Son of God has this testimony in his heart. Everyone who does not believe God has made him out to be a liar. And this is the testimony: God has given us eternal life, and this life is in his Son. He who has the Son has life. He who does not have the Son of God does not have life. I write these things to you who believe in the name of the Son of God, so that you may know that you have eternal life. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And if we know that he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we asked of him. If anyone says his father committed sins that does not lead to death, he should pray, and God will give him life. I repeat, those whose sins does not lead to death. There is sin that leads to death. I'm not saying that we should pray about that. All wrongdoing is sin, and there is sin that does not lead to death. We know that anyone born of God does not continue to sin. The one who was born of God keeps him safe, and the evil one cannot harm him. We know that we are children of God, and that the whole world is under the control of the evil one. We know also that the Son of God has come and has given us understanding, so that we may know him. He is true, and we are in him who is true. Even in his Son, Jesus Christ, he is the true God and eternal life. Dear children, keep yourselves from idols. 1 John chapter 5, verses 1 through 21. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our list was of God, 2 John chapter 1. Let's read it together. The elder, to the chosen lady and her children, whom I love in the truth, and not I only, but also all who know the truth, because of the truth, which lives in us and will be with us forever. Grace, mercy, and peace from God the Father and from Jesus Christ, the Father's Son, will be with us in truth and love. It has given me great joy to find some of your children walking in the truth, just as the Father commanded us. And now, dear lady, I'm not writing you a new command, but one who have had from the beginning. I ask that we love one another. And this is love, that we walk in obedience to his commands. As you have heard from the beginning, he has commanded us that you walk in love. Many this verse who do not acknowledge Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh have gone out into the world, and such a person is the deceiver and the Antichrist. Watch out that you do not lose what you have worked for, but that you may be rewarded fully. Anyone who learns ahead and does not continue in the teaching of Christ does not have God. Whoever continues in the teaching has both the Father and the Son. If anyone comes to you and does not bring this teaching, do not take him into your house or welcome him. Anyone who welcomes him shares in his wicked work. I have much to write to you, but I do not want to use paper and ink. Instead, I hope to visit you and talk with you face to face so that our joy may be complete. The children of your chosen sister and their greetings. 2 John chapter 1 verses 1 through 13. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our resource of God, 3 John chapter 1. Let's read it together. The elder, to my dear friends Gaius, whom I love in the truth. Dear friends, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. It gave me great joy to have some brothers come and tell about your faithfulness to the truth and how you continue walking the truth. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking the truth. Dear friends, you are faithful in what you are doing for the brothers, even though they are strangers to you. They have told the church about your love. You will do well to send them on their way in a manner worthy of God. It was for the sake of the name that they went out, receiving no help from the pagans. We ought therefore to show hospitality to such men so that we may work together for the truth. I wrote to the church, but Diotrephes, who loves to be first, we have nothing to do with us. So if I come, I will call attention to what is growing, gossiping maliciously about us. Not satisfied with that, he refused to welcome the brothers. He also stopped those who want to the soul and put them out of the church. Dear friends, do not imitate what is evil, but what is good. Anyone who does what is good is from God. Anyone who does what is evil has not seen God. Demetrius is well spoken by everyone, and even by the church itself. We also speak well of him, and you know that our testimony is true. I have much to write to you, but I do not want to do so with pen and ink. I hope to see you soon, and we will talk face to face to you. The friends here send their greetings. Greet the friends there by name. 3 John chapter 1 verses 1 through 14. Thank you.